Hello friends, my name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Chakra Healing for Vibrant Energy, exploring your 7 energy centers with mindfulness, yoga, and Ayurveda. And today we're doing a yoga series on Svadhisthana, the second chakra. It's also called the Sacral Chakra, and it's also referred to as our creativity and sexual chakra. The yoga poses we're going to do today are going to help open and align the second chakra. Go ahead and get a yoga mat, get a couple of yoga blocks or books that you could possibly prop your elbows up on, and perhaps a yoga strap or a man's necktie, and let's get started. To begin, we're going to come into cat and cow pose. Come onto all fours and flex your toes. Spread out the fingers, and this is what I call starfish hands. And we're going to begin with cow. Tailbone lifts, shoulders back, looking up, pressing your belly toward the earth. And then exhale, arching the back, curve the spine, chin down. And inhale back into the cow. Shoulders back, tailbone lifts, look up. And exhale, drawing your belly button in towards your spine, tailbone down and chin down. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone lifts and look up. Exhale, rounding the back, curve the spine, chin down. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone lifts and look up. Exhale, rounding the back, curve the spine, chin down. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone lifts, look up. And exhale, rounding your back, curving your spine, chin down, and coming back to neutral pose. Next, we're coming into pigeon lunge with a focus on sleeping swan. You're going to bring your right knee forward and then elongate your left leg behind you. And what you want to do here is relax that left leg completely. As you come down, you're either going to come down to your elbows and forearms. You can also take a set of yoga blocks or one yoga block and bring your elbows and forearms down to the yoga block here. If you can, reach down with the elbows and forearms to the floor. And you want to be in a sphinx with the arms. Make sure your hips are level over both sides, so you're not leaning to the left or to the right, you're just centered here. If it feels comfortable, you can come all the way down to the floor, outstretching your arms with your forehead down here. Now in this pose, you're going to inhale deeply, breathing in, and exhale completely. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed back if you're in the Sphinx. And if it becomes too intense, you can walk the hands up a little bit to your left and just allow your back to stretch in this way. Pigeon is really good for the hips to help open up the hips, which is all part of the second chakra, Svadhisthana. It helps with sciatic pain if you experience the pinching of the sciatic nerve. It's really good for the lower intestines to help massage them. Breathe in, exhaling completely. Breathe in deep. And exhale. Let's go ahead and walk it up to the hands, outstretching the arms. Then you're going to push back up to all fours, spreading out the fingers, flexing the toes. Let's take one round of cow-cat. Looking up, shoulders back, and draw the belly in, rounding your back here. And coming back to neutral spine. Right here, you can open your knees wide, relax the toes, and walk it back to a child's pose here, outstretching your arms and elongating the spine. Breathe in and exhale. And coming back up, we're going to now reverse it, sliding the left knee forward and the right leg goes back, elongating the right leg and walking it down to the forearms, or you can take the arms forward to come fully forward into the sleeping swan. You can also use your yoga block to prop you up. And we're going to remain in this pose with the right leg back and breathe. Imagining a swirling orange color in the area of the second chakra, Svadhisthana. Just visualizing a swirling disc, healing and cleansing your creativity and sexual chakra. A couple more breaths. Good, and walking your hands back up, elongating the arms, breathing deep here, and then push back up to all fours, spreading out the fingers, flexing the toes. Let's take a cow-cat, and then rounding the back, curving the spine, coming back to neutral pose. Widen the knees, relax your toes, and sit back into a child's pose here. Good. Next, we're going to come all the way to the belly for Cobra Pose. For Cobra, bring the fingertips slightly behind the shoulders, big toes touching. Roll the shoulders back. Now for a Cobra, I like to do the 5 points of Cobra, big toes touching, squeeze the bottom, pubic bone remains toward the floor, elbows in to touch the torso. Again, the fingers are slightly behind your shoulder line. Roll the shoulders back and lift up to Cobra. And breathe here. Now, some students want to do the full extension of Cobra. For me, that's a little bit more like an upward dog. If you can focus on that second chakra by maintaining this Cobra, you really feel it in your lower back. And you want to stimulate the area of the second chakra here. And gently coming back down. Big toes touching. Squeeze your bottom, pubic bone comes toward the mat, elbows in, shoulders back, lift into the Cobra and hold it here. Breathe deep. And allow yourself to come gently back down. And we're going to push back into a child's pose. Now, since we've used the arms quite a bit here, if you prefer to wrap the arms alongside of you in your child's pose, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can remain with the arms forward. Coming back to your belly, we're going to come into bow pose, and we will begin with one-footed bow pose and moving into two-footed bow pose. Now is the time that you might want to get the yoga strap or a men's necktie if you have a hard time reaching your feet in bow pose. To begin, start in what I call Superman. And you're going to first take your right foot or your right ankle here, and you're going to press the foot into the hand while lifting the chest and lifting the left arm, and hold it as you breathe. You can feel the pulsation in the belly here as you're holding it. This is good. We're stimulating all those internal organs. And then bring your foot towards your bottom and releasing the foot, and take the other side, lifting the right arm and the left leg. You want to make sure that the leg that's elongated, you're keeping the foot on the floor, and hold it here. Breathe, and then lower the arm, lower the foot. Bring your arms forward, turning your head to one side. And breathe. And turning your head to the other side. Next, take both feet up, and this is where a yoga strap might come in handy. Walk the knees together, roll the shoulders back. And at the same time, you're going to lift your chest and your thighs off the ground, and holding it here, breathing. Nice full breath. Now, sometimes you'll see people rocking in bow pose, and that rocking isn't a forceful rocking. It shouldn't be, at least. It's actually just coming from the breath. So if I breathe deep, so as you can see with the breath, that is causing the rocking motion here. Really stimulating the second chakra. And this is really good if women experience menstrual cramping. This is a good pose to do. Next, we're going to bring the heels to the bottom, release the feet, and bring the arms forward again. Relaxing as you turn your head to one side. And relaxing as you turn your head to the other side. For our final Svadhisthana pose, we're going to take Happy Baby Pose, Yoga Nidrasana. And it's really easy from this posture to come onto your back. You're going to take your right arm forward and flip over onto your back for Yoga Nidrasana. Yoga Nidrasana is like a squatting posture on your back. So you're going to bring your legs up, bend your knees, and hold on to your feet, your ankles, or your shins here. So you're going to come up, holding onto your feet like a happy baby, and you're going to gently rock it out side to side. And this also has the added benefit of giving you a nice back massage, rounding that back after doing your bow pose. Good. Maybe a few more rocks back and forth in Happy Baby. Good. Now hug your knees to chest and just feeling gratitude for your back your lower back, your abdomen, your internal organs. Having such gratitude for taking care, opening and aligning your second chakra. And if you feel compelled, you can lie in Shavasana for a few moments before coming and returning to activity. Thank you so much for joining me today on our journey to open and align the second chakra, Svadhisthana. Please subscribe to my channel below for all of the videos on the chakras. Share this video with friends, family, and your yoga dog. Please support me on Patreon. I don't get paid for these videos. With your pledge and support, I can continue with them. www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin, and I will see you in the next video.